I'm liking Trump more every day. I mean, he's so sincere sounding. He's so smart. America needs a good unifier like him, a smart businessman, a quick on his feet Yankee. It'd be great to have a quick on his feet smart Southerner, whatever. I don't care. It's just good to have Americana. Donald Trump's the American dream. But that said, I know Rand Paul's for real. I've known him 20 years. And I didn't know if I was going to talk about it today, but then I get this Washington Post article that's there to make Paul sit around while he falls in the polls, think he's got some smart strategy. And this is how Washington controls politicians. It's how it controls statesmen. It's how they get the media to drink the Kool-Aid and make people think they're really going to win, and they're seen as a serious candidate, even though they're not doing well in the polls now, because the intelligentsia is buying into them, and they're totally roping a dope. So what I envisioned brainstorming is when you're pumping blood through your brain, when you think the best, I saw exactly what was happening to Paul, and then I opened up the Washington Post, and here it is. And I couldn't even read the whole thing. It is a long article by David Weigel. And all I'd say is, Rand, don't let the Weagles eat your brain. Don't let the worms into your brain. Rand Paul was 2,487 miles away from Beltway journalist who had written off his campaign, and he was loving it. And then it just goes into the strategy he's got. And I could just see his advisors telling him this exact stuff. And him buying into it and waiting for Trump to go away and telling him to attack Trump. No, that's not a good move. You need to out-Trump Trump and get aggressive. The same thing I told your dad. That's all Ron Paul needed, was to get a little more aggressive. I get he's a doctor, a statesman, a classy guy. I'll vote for him. I don't need all the slick flim-flam. But the whole world's a stage. Each of us players upon it. And they're in there telling him, don't worry, Trump's going to blow himself up. No, he's not. Not until it's too late. You were the front runner for a year because you were smart and declared yourself first and got out there with popular pro-liberty ideas. Then you tried to get too close to the left to triangulate to beat Hillary down the road. That's not the fight you're having right now. You need to be the libertarian firebrand you are for real. You and your father, I know you, are what Donald Trump says he is. Donald Trump looks like a real steak, looks like a real ribeye, medium rare, juicy. It might be wax. It might be plastic. I've bitten in to the Pauls. I know they're for real. So you need to act like the red meat you are right now. And the people advising you are just looking to be politicos and have a job down the road in that festering, rotten possum that is Washington, D.C.